listening to New Kids on the Pod with your hosts, Momba, Tony D, and JYD.
Oh shit. Hello everybody. We'd like to welcome you to New Kids on the Pod. I am one of your hosts, JYD, and with me, as always, is Tony D and Momba. Sorry for I didn't unmute myself because I was trying to not mute Tony.
I think you sounded better.
I was trying to mute Tony because he keeps fucking with his mic stand, and I'm trying to get that so it doesn't make all that noise from him fucking around with his mic stand.
We're usually supposed to.
So here, hold on. You're like pulling out my shit over here. Your mic. So
very professional.
So yeah,
a grade A setup.
I feel like we should have had this ready before we started
that you're supposed to move your own mic.
I feel like this was not my fault.
Also, you didn't help set up at all, so I don't.
Yeah, Momba helped set up.
You don't get to say anything.
How did Momba help?
He put out the mic.
I got out of the way.
He moved the cameras into place.
It would take a lot to get you out of the way, so yeah.
Bro, he's been dissing you all day
Yeah, I
since
don't know
before
what
he
the fuck
got here.
his problem is.
We talking about we just got here.
Well,
Yeah.
before,
No, it doesn't count. That's non-canon.
like, bro,
Until we start recording, then that's canonical.
He got himself a new pair of shoes. He put some lip gloss on. He's like a whole nother person. Yeah, I noticed that you got lip gloss on.
It wasn't lip.
You forget?
It's lip balm.
I noticed that right away. I'm like, why the fuck does he look like Kylie Jenner? I was like, oh, he's moisturizing his lips.
It's lip balm.
Is there a difference?
Yes.
what's the difference?
Just like there's a difference between makeup and tinted moisturizer.
Can your boyfriend taste the difference?
I can tell you who can taste the difference.
You mind your words. Mind your words, friend.
Mamba, I think he's showing the lack of respect he has for you as a human being.
I'm actually showing a lot of restraint right now because I could have just gone hard, but
I can't. You know what? I can't wait to the day where you guys are in the same place. Me and Sandra, my mother, and I'm like, "Hey, Sandra, this beady-eyed twat here has been swirling a lot of rumors. You know what? I'll say it in front of her Puerto Rican boyfriend.
Ooh, with him around too? Mm-hmm. Damn, you gonna put him in that position?
I'll be like, hey, stepdad. The only time I ever say it. Hey, stepdad, this punk over here, he's trying to get after your lady. You know how Puerto Ricans are.
Unemployed?
Tony's
Let's carry on with this.
Tony's views that I represent those of NKOTP.
No, I'm asking if this particular one.
He may not be. He may or may not be. I know what my mom's boyfriend does during the day. No, I do not. I don't ask questions. But they care about each other, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Man, I'm parched.
So I am happy. I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you.
I'm parched.
Oh,
I'm thirsty.
All right, so today I got something special.
That's why you made me move my screen over.
Yeah. All right, so this was a 6-pack. If you see that there are 2 missing, mind your business.
You drank your 2 already?
All right, so since we figured Junkyard's about to lose this loser's bet that we talked about last week, I think it's time you get acclimated to,
I was there when you bought that.
to St. Louis culture. So
You like living in a trailer park, having sex with your sister, that kind of culture?
I don't think it's that far south. But, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, it's trending in that direction. I mean,
We have some St. Louis listeners, I'm assuming. And
Well,
all right, so we got some Schlafly, which is a brewery that we went to in St. Louis. Mm-hmm. And this is their version of White Claw. It's their lemon lime mead spritzer. Very refreshing.
Mead?
Mead.
Meat?
Mead.
I like meat.
So it's only 90 calories, gluten free, 4% alcohol. So Mamba, go wild, have as many as you want. Up to 2. And then
Wait, why the fuck is there a label on this can?
once we polish off these bad boys, we're gonna go with Old Faithful.
Is that some Coors Banquet?
That's some
Hell
Coors
yeah.
Banquet.
Now you're speaking my language.
Bro, why is there a label on this? Like an actual label? Like I've never seen a can with a label on it. They usually save those for bottles.
And also, like this 6-pack, this ring is like biodegradable, so it's environmentally friendly. So it will not kill sea turtles. It might inconvenience them a little bit, but it won't kill them.
You know what? I, for one, am... When it comes to animals, at this point, I'm like, just save yourself. Because some animals... So the reason why I say this, because earlier today...
That's not bad.
It is pretty good.
I liked it.
Earlier today, I read this story that we all know about the fires that are going on in Australia, right? Are they put out already?
No, not yet. I don't think they are.
Anyways, a lot of animals have lost their homes.
A lot. Like
Hold on.
a lot have gone
Real quick,
extinct.
Junkyard, did you put your screen back?
No, I did not.
You should put it back because this is not a paid sponsorship.
There.
So we ain't trying to give out some.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't trying to give them free publicity more than needed. But anyway, I'm talking about Coors Banquet. Schlafly, shit's legit. Shout out to Schlafly in St. Louis.
They also may or may not have rats, too.
Did you see some?
He may or may not have.
I don't know. That's a rumor.
He can neither confirm nor deny.
But I've been told that they got Mises.
Mises.
Anyways,
So yeah, save yourself. Animals dying.
so there's, what they say, like 1 billion animals dead in Australia.
A lot of it. I don't know
But
about a billion, but a
also,
lot.
I'm assuming when they say billion, they're talking about like not just koalas and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Talking about-
different species.
Talking about stuff that nobody cares about. Like it's Australia. There's poisonous spiders.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in
They
Australia
got
that
those. You know what was like?
Fighting kangaroos.
No, the freakiest shit. You ever seen those flying foxes?
Oh yeah.
You seen those?
I'm pretty sure.
No,
It's like a giant bat.
no. The
Oh, yeah.
The plural for fox is foxen, so it's flying foxen.
No, it's foxes.
No, it's foxen, like oxen.
No, it's
fox.
It's oxes. Like with an S. Oxes.
It's fixes. Flying fixes.
Like foxes, oxes, goose,
Gosses.
gooses.
Goxes.
No, it's goxen.
Anyway,
So I read the story that this like animal sanctuary or whatever, they put out this post on Facebook warning everybody that if you're gonna give a koala, we've seen videos of people like giving rehydrating koalas, like stopping,
Oh yeah, they're like giving them water.
giving them water. Apparently, koalas are really stupid, and if you pour them water from your bottle, they'll drown. And
they won't stop drinking when they're not thirsty.
they don't. I guess when they drink. They get what I read in the article or in this post is that koalas mainly get their liquids from eucalyptus trees.
Yeah.
So they don't really drink water that much. And when they do, it's from like little puddles and they're kind of bent over. So these are drinking it straight from a bottle and they don't know when to stop because they're stupid.
They're really stupid.
And they'll get, I forgot what the medical term was, but they'll basically get liquid in their lungs. And
It's like water poisoning, right?
yeah, and they'll die. And I was like, well, fuck, you can't help these things. I mean, they're either going to burn to death or you try to like give them water and they just drown. At this point, just leave them.
At this point, it's like it's natural selection. You
Yeah.
You got to let nature run its course.
I'm sorry, but they're very vulnerable to fire and you can't put them out with water because they'll drown. So just leave them. And not only that, they have chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
You never heard about that?
No.
Yeah. Chlamydia is rampant through koala.
What the fuck?
At this point, like, why are we trying to save them?
That is true. I'm trying to think what they do for the ecosystem other than eat eucalyptus.
Nothing much.
Like they're not really predators, right? They're herbivores.
I think they're straight herbivores. I think they rape other.
That's why they have chlamydia. They do.
Yeah. I think
did
they
read
rape
that. I did read that they do rape.
to mate. Like, it's not pretty. Like, why are we spending all this effort trying to? I said the same thing about pandas. I don't know why we try to save pandas either.
Well, pandas are like, I think pandas are cute. Like they're kind of
Red pandas are cute.
That is true. I love me some red pandas. For those who don't know, a red panda is like
It's a raccoon.
it's like a raccoon but fluffier.
and not
And not as
not
garbage.
rabid.
Yeah, it doesn't eat garbage,
Um,
and it has like a really fluffy tail.
but I told you about this. My theory on pandas, like why pandas are extinct. They don't have any predators. They don't have any natural predators. Humans aren't hunting pandas. They're going extinct or they're endangered
On their own, only
on their own because they don't
they don't know how to.
they don't fuck each other.
Yeah, they don't mate.
They're like the opposite.
That and like I was reading also that they're bears. So like their entire like their genetic their genetic makeup and their biological features. It's all like they're supposed to be carnivores. They have the sharp teeth. They have claws, but they don't.
They eat bamboo.
They eat bamboo
All day.
and bamboo is like the least nutritional substance that they could eat, but that's all they eat. So not only are like, so they're literally just like Mama said, they're just going extinct just because.
Nobody. I don't like. When's the last time you seen somebody like, yeah, I'm hunting pandas? Nobody's hunting pandas.
And like I think right now like 99% of all the pandas are like
in
they're all
captivity?
Like and they're only in existence because of they breed them in captivity.
And I think you have to like trick them into mating with each other.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Like you have to force them. It's like, why? Why are we trying to save these fucking
Oh,
things?
and not only that, but like even if they were to mate, like they don't give a shit about their kids.
Yeah.
Like, did you see the one? There's like this mother panda who's holding the baby,
And she's like eating.
and she's eating, and then like, do you see like they're behind like this cage. So it's like these bars, but the bars are like they're not. I mean, they're at a decent spacing, but not enough for like the panda to get through. But the baby apparently like they're so fluffy and small, you can like just squeeze it through the bars.
Yeah.
So like the work comes by. And the panda's just sitting there chilling, and she throws like a pear through the through the bars, and the panda just kind of just
Drops the baby.
goes for the pear, and like the worker just kind of grabs the baby and he kind of just squeezes him through the bars and walks away with it. And the panda's like doesn't give a fuck. Like,
Too busy eating that
too
pear.
busy eating that fucking apple or whatever.
I'm just saying.
That was hilarious.
I'm sure PETA, if they hear this, or other animal lovers, some animals are just not worth saving. Why bother?
Like some animals are just they're not meant to survive.
That's
this cruel
That's
world.
what evolution is.
So speaking of all that shit, put on my conspiracy music. I was reading about
Oh,
this.
we're going hard on the first.
Oh, we are
10 minutes.
We are real quick.
Ooh, not fun facts. not fun facts.
No,
These
because it's a
facts are
conspiracy
never
/ not fun fact.
No,
not
it's just a conspiracy.
fun for
There's no fact to this
anyone.
whatsoever. Well, actually,
Not
no, there are
facts.
facts. I lied. There are facts.
It's always a
right.
2 for
So-
I got a question. If you had a friend and if you gave him too much water, he drank too much water, and he would drown, would you like, just like, all right, well, fuck it. If he doesn't know how to,
I mean, he doesn't want to stop drinking water. I mean,
whatever, right? Leave him be.
yeah, it's like at this point, it's like if you die because you don't know when to stop drinking water, then you're not gonna make it very far in life. So it's better to just
Just let it happen.
yeah.
Carry on.
So, one of my friends sent me this. You know how like all those crazy like those bushfires in Australia, we talk about the koalas and all that shit. So apparently, like there's a map of where all like the major ones are all along the coast, and the map coincides with this like this. I guess they're drilling for oil or some bullshit. They're drilling for some natural resource, and then and then it lines up with exactly where all the bushfires are.
That's what I heard. Like a lot, the major topic of these Australian fires is like climate change. Like everybody's freaking out.
Right.
But I heard from a podcast that a lot of these fires are
Man-made.
man-made.
Yeah.
And nobody's really talking about it.
And also that shit going on in California.
Yeah.
You know, California has a bunch of that shit going on.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the map of those fires, it coincides with a new high-speed rail system they want to build. Like the exact like. So that's a conspiracy. The conspiracy is that this is all man-made by the government.
Ooh.
to like wipe out the forest or whatever.
To wipe it out and say like, oh, it's climate change and oh, tragedy. Oh well, now that it's all ash, let's build something on it. Instead of like
It's not gonna grow back.
exactly, it's easy. Yeah, it's scorched earth, so it's easier to sell that than like, hey, let's kick all these koalas out and build this. They're like, nah, brah. So that's a conspiracy going on.
Where did you hear this?
I mean, I
Complex?
can't reveal my sources, because I don't want the government to go after my
I mean,
source.
I'm not in the business of promoting other podcasts, but I think on the Joe Rogan podcast, they talk about how a lot of fires in Australia are like, they're started by people. I don't know if it was deliberately, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm no arsonist, and I have the acquittal to prove it. But I do think some of these fires are started by our man-made. Like I said, I'm no arsonist.
How are those headphones working on Mamba?
Oh, yeah, they're fine. They're staying on my ear.
Mamba's headphones broke today.
That super glue really came in clutch.
We super glue Mamba's headphones. But Tony, it's cool because Tony's gonna get new
Pretty
ones.
soon, I'm getting new ones, which means Mama gets my old ones. So
Wanna get your hand-me-downs?
So we'll both have new headphones. They'll be new to you.
I'll take what I could get.
Yeah.
That's that once upon a time when I lived with my uncle. That's how I got 90% of my wardrobe.
From him?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Like that Coca-Cola shirt.
No, this is my girlfriend.
Why are you?
bought me.
Why are you repping a sponsor on that?
Oh shit! Because I really believe in the company.
Even though we're not getting paid
This
for
is
it.
not a paid sponsorship. You truly do believe in that brand?
Yeah, I would pay to sponsor for Coca-Cola. Like if they let me.
He's a reverse sponsor.
Yeah, love Coca-Cola. I'm sure they're slowly killing me.
It doesn't look like it's that slow.
It's not. It's too slow. If you ask me.
It's not fast enough.
Yeah, sure. It's terrible for you though. Like I think a can of Coca-Cola is like. Well, I know a bottle is 65 grams of sugar, which is a lot.
39 for a 12 ounce.
A bottle?
For a 12 ounce, I think it's like 39.
Oh, so that's a can then.
Yeah.
I know a bottle is 65 grams for sure.
Well, you drank 3 of them today.
I drank 3 cans.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to, like, your recommended daily
Uh huh.
intake of sugar is supposed to be like 79 grams total.
Okay.
So how many did they have today?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he had that in one sitting.
Also, can I see your doctorates? Can I see your MD?
I have one.
Oh yeah, do you? Let
Yeah.
me see it.
I'll show you.
Is it next to that White Sox plaque?
No, it's not. But I really do have one. Look, I'll show you right now. Hold on.
Neither one of you do. So
I do. I really do. Look, I'll show you right now.
you
Hold on.
guys can't
So mind your business.
mind your business.
Hold on. There you go.
I'm not gonna look at it.
You told me to show it to you. I'm showing it to you.
Oh, he does have it.
I don't know what that is. Is that an accredited school?
Yeah.
If
It's
you
probably,
see
why,
what-
it's probably why you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Bro, get
He's
off.
making fun of you.
No, he said you don't know. That's why you don't know what it
Because
is.
you're like, I've never seen that before. I don't know what that is. I'm like, yeah, it's from an accredited school, which is why you wouldn't know what it is.
Didn't you drop out?
Bro, he's coming at your head,
Did you
bro.
drop out?
You coming at my head, dog?
I'm not the most educated man, but I got a degree. Well, technically, it's mine when I go pick it up, but I have yet to do.
Then why won't they mail you that? Oh yeah, we had this whole. They won't mail you that shit.
I haven't even bothered to call.
Can't you call and be like, look, I'll Venmo you like $3.
Should I just
Just
talk to
mail
the
me this
person? Should I just talk to the person at the desk? I'm like, look, I will just give me your Cash App info,
Yep.
put that in the envelope, and just send it to this address, and we'll call it even. See,
Like it doesn't have to be a fancy envelope. Just
Yeah.
stuff it in whatever envelope you can find.
put it in a jewel bag, and just mail it. We don't have to get any institutions involved.
The federal government.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but why wouldn't somebody do that, right? If I slipped on the 20 spot,
Yeah, I would.
I'll buy you lunch.
Ooh,
What'd you get?
a follow request
Oh.
on Instagram. But this is important because I just found out that there is a thing. There's a thing now. Because influencers are they're passe now. Their time is come and gone. Nobody cares about influencers anymore. Everyone's a fucking influencer.
Are we influencers?
No, we're not.
Oh,
So now,
be it.
the hottest thing now is micro influencers.
Are we micro influencers?
We are not.
I want to be.
But I am close to, because a micro influencer is anyone between 1,000 and like I think 5,000 followers.
How many you got?
I have like 817.
Oh, so you're not quite there yet.
I'm not quite there yet, but apparently like there was like a video I was watching. They talk about like analytics and marketing, and they're saying how like some influencers are like like they charge you like like $2,000 or up to like $10,000, $5,000 for like a post. And some of these are like they hit up like these small businesses like to try to get free shit.
Oh, yeah.
And be like, oh, like if you give me like free this,
or they'll go like, hey, I want to stay at your hotel. Can you put me up for the night? And then we'll promote your hotel.
Yeah. And then they're like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times, like as it turns out, a lot of that marketing doesn't really work because a lot of these people with like, even though they have like say like 100,000 to 1 million followers, their engagement is like really low. Which is true. It's like, I mean, like if I'm following someone and they have like 10 million followers and they post a picture or some bullshit, I mean, why would I comment?
Right.
They're not only are they never going to see it, they're never going to reply.
Right.
So it's like, it kind of like deters people from engaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of followers, but no one's engaging.
Yeah.
And with micro influencers, it's like, oh, if they only have like 1,000, if
You're
you
more-
post-
you're more likely
exactly.
to-
So they're saying that like a lot of companies are actually going towards like, instead of like, paying like one influencer to come to a restaurant and post some bullshit like, oh, I'm at a restaurant, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no one gives a fuck. You have 10 million followers. People just ignore your shit.
Yeah.
They'll pay like that same amount to 10 micro influencers that each have like 1 to 10,000 followers. And they'll all like start posting at the same time. Like, hey, we're at this restaurant, this and that. And that actually drives more engagement and more traffic.
Oh.
So that's great news because I am almost a micro influencer.
How come why don't you make us a micro influencers like the podcast?
Look, bro,
Instagram?
I can't do miracles, bro. All right? I'm sorry, man. You either got the clout or you don't. And unfortunately, like...
You don't either then because you're part of this group.
Well, first of all, I'm close. I have 817 Instagram followers.
Why can't you get us 817
I am
Instagram
200
followers?
more away. Once I get 200, I can officially put micro influencer on my fucking bio.
Then why can't you do that for the podcast?
You know what I want to do? I want to be a TikTok influencer.
Dude, I was actually watching this thing on TikTok. TikTok is like the number 1 most down. I think as of last month, it took over like whatever app was it took over Facebook.
Vine?
No, yeah, definitely. What is it? Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat as the number 1 most downloaded
Not
app.
Friendster.
Now, Friendster will always be number 1.
it just like, I mean, I still think it's pretty funny, but if you go like TikTok is blown up.
Because those damn kids.
Well, it's like it's owned by a Chinese media company, and because they used to have they had their own version.
Oh, wasn't it Songly or some shit like that?
It used to be Musically.
Oh yeah,
It got bought by, I think, Musically got bought out by the media company that I think it combined with this other one. It became TikTok. I'm not sure if TikTok was a thing before Musically, and then TikTok might have bought it. But I know that this Chinese media company bought Musically, and then they rebranded it into TikTok, and it fucking went crazy.
So what, you gonna join TikTok or what? Should we get a TikTok? Should
We
NKOTP
should.
get a
Everyone
TikTok?
else is getting a TikTok.
you need to spread your Junkyard. You only have one social media website.
What do you mean?
You only
Yeah,
have
you don't even have an you need to get on like the Snapchat.
you only have a Facebook.
I have a Twitter, but I don't use it.
Yeah, so you're like behind.
I'm not behind. I am exactly where I want to be.
No, you need to get.
I think
Nobody even knows who you are.
And I'm this close to getting rid of Facebook.
Why? I thought you loved it.
The only reason I keep it is just for this damn podcast.
Well, you would have a separate Facebook.
What do you mean?
There's a Facebook podcast, and then
No. I know, but I'm saying like I would. The only reason that I need like content, things to talk about.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of that comes from like Facebook, like articles or like people saying stupid shit, which happens very often.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I noticed that it's from my mom's side of the family. Some of the more hood members of the family, like my mom's cousins, they're always like reposting like stupid memes about how they're gonna like cut people off.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
If you see this friend you made the list or whatever.
Usually around New Year's, it's a lot of those. I'm cutting out toxic people this year. Oh, blah blah blah. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
I don't mess with people who don't mess with me. Do you guys know who Kevin Gates is?
I've heard of him.
I know who Josh Gates is.
I know of him. So
So Kevin Gates is a rapper. I have never heard one Kevin Gates song, but I know who he is because people take quotes that I don't think he's ever said.
So kind of like Drake.
Kind of. And they'll like things that I'm sure he hasn't said, but then they'll put a picture of him
And they'll superimpose the text and say like some bullshit.
and it's like supposed to be really deep. Like, oh, I always thought you were mine, but you were never really some shit like that. And then somebody will like put like the prayer hands or like, man, this really hits home. And I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. You're 40 years old. Or like I'm cutting people off. Good. Why? But why do we care?
Exactly.
Why am I still on this?
Yeah.
And it's
Good.
like,
Delete
yep.
me while you're
I
at
know,
it.
right? Like I'll see those posts like, like I'll see like, oh, I just purged my friends list. I was like, fuck.
I didn't make the cut.
I didn't make the cut. Damn it.
I mean, I guess I could say that for myself too, because on social media, I think I'm hilarious. I'm probably not as funny as I think I am. So people probably see my shit and like, man, this guy's an idiot. But I don't go around complaining.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, 90% of my posts are shit posts.
Yeah, but they're entertaining though.
Thank you.
I mean,
I enjoy your posts too.
you steal them, but
Everything's
mine
fine.
are all off the old
Yeah.
dough. Off the old dough.
That is a
beef.
goddamn lie, and you know it.
Yeah, man. Like when I was like, oh, is a salad still healthy if you're just eating croutons and Thousand Island dressing? Off the old dome. And the reason is because that's what I was doing one night. I was just taking croutons and dipping them in Thousand Island dressing because I was hungry.
You didn't have food?
Oh, he had food.
There was food,
He
but
had
at the
finished
time, you know what happened? I don't know what it is.
That was his dessert.
I don't know what it is, but the past couple times I've gotten, I'll buy like spinach. I'll buy the spinach and lettuce mix, make salads. I've been getting like bubble guts hard. And
Maybe you have was it not Crohn's? Is it Crohn's? There's one where you get if you eat like a lot of like leafy vegetables, you get like diarrhea.
probably,
Might be Crohn's.
but it
Crohn's
was
disease? Is that like cancer?
no. I'll look it
no,
up.
I
Go
got
ahead.
the cancer. But it was two different brands of lettuce from two different
Maybe
stores.
it's just E. coli.
One from Mariano's and one from Cermak Produce. And both times my stomach was tore up.
Well, that's because like your stomach's probably never had anything green inside of it before, so it didn't know how to process it. It just takes a while for your body to acclimate to something new.
Oh, you don't have Crohn's
You've had
because
pink things inside of you.
Crohn's symptoms of Crohn's is weight loss. You definitely don't have Crohn's.
Hey, dude, get him off you. He's saying you definitely. He said you don't even need a test. He's like you can skip the screening for Crohn's because you do not have it. Dude, get him off you, dude.
That was pretty good. I was upset at first. I was like, that was very well timed. Very well timed.
He's like, nope, you definitely don't have it. Oh, that was great. So what else?
All right, funny guy. Say something. Carry the rest of the podcast.
Follow it up, Junkyard.
Since you're so fucking witty over there.
With your fucking Crohn's joke.
Anyway,
Talk about something.
what do you want me to say?
I don't know.
Ooh, can I talk about what I did last week?
You're a regular Jerry Seinfeld, so say something.
Hey guys, what's the deal with Ovaltine? The can is round, the mug is round. They should just call it Roundtine.
Turn your mic off.
You should have kept your shit muted.
What were you gonna say? What happened last week?
I'll let you play yourself.
So last
you
week,
fool.
was my company party, and it was
Oh yeah, was it the prom?
yes, we
It
called
looked
it
like
prom.
you had quite a ball.
It was a ball and a half, and
I'm
I'm a little like
Do all those people in that picture that you took listen to this podcast?
at least two of them do for sure.
Are the female or male ones?
Female and male.
So the one and one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
I was hoping the very attractive
no, I'm
females
hoping,
would listen to
yeah,
this
I'm hoping
podcast.
they never listen to this. I'm trying to shield them from it.
I'm gonna send them a link.
Whenever my friend talks about it, he's like, "Hey, bro, you record?" I'm like, "Keep it down.
Hey.
Hey, bro, chill with that." Yeah, we're recording today. I'm like, we're not trying to tell people about it. We're trying to stay underground, you know. Because I feel once we blow up, that it kind of loses its charm.
No, because then girls will be flocking, bro. What are you talking about?
That is true.
Because they want to be with influencer, celebrity.
No.
Micro.
Talk about being micro influenced right now. So anyway, it was our company party, which was dope. I'm a little slighted. One of my buddies was offered Coke like 5 times. I was only offered twice.
Ooh.
Like,
So I think maybe it's because I'm new, so people are maybe a little like. But I was only
You thought you were
offered,
going to trick on him?
offered the Coke that I like.
I was offered the other variety, the White Lightning kind.
Oh, okay.
Cocaine.
Oh, so people were doing this at the work party.
I mean, they weren't doing it openly. They were like, if you go over,
That's a bold move, though. Like,
look, man. Look, all I'm saying is that like I went to the bathroom and I heard,
and it was snowing inside.
and it was snowing inside.
People were very
I was like,
nasally.
huh? I was like, we're indoors. Why is it snowing? And I see a lot of people are having congestion issues. So it could have been that.
That's more power to those because, like, to say like, you know what? I'm at a company party. My bosses are here. I'm gonna go do a couple bumps.
Dude, if they can do bumps, then you don't have to abide by your other rule.
Oh, the shoot your shot policy.
Yeah, the
Did
shoot
you
your shot
use that
policy.
Have
you shot your shot?
So it's funny because like I printed it out and I took it with me, just in case. Just in case anyone was like, ugh. So I was reading it more in detail, and the shoot your shot policy, I guess like it is sanctioned by the company. It says you get to ask a coworker on one date. If they say no, and then you persist, then it's harassment. Also, any ambiguous answers like let me think about it and maybe should be taken as a no.
Oh,
That is
shit.
yeah. So
But what if she says maybe, but she really means yes?
then you have to wait for her to say yes.
Ah.
If she says maybe, you cannot ask her again.
Okay, 5. What if she says no, but she's like thinking like, no, like she may.
No, you gotta take that as a no. For your sake, to protect yourself, any ambiguous answers, you have to take them as a no.
What if she says no, don't stop, but she really means no, don't stop? You know what I'm
So
saying?
basically,
Wait, where's
you
that
you walk
where's
away.
that-
You walk away from that bitch.
Where's that comma place?
yeah.
Exactly.
Can you? Well, first you get that in writing, and then you see where the comma is, and then you can decide. Yeah, and apparently that rule does not apply. It is not applicable towards supervisors and subordinates. That is like a big no-no.
Oh, so you can't
no.
fuck your supervisor?
I mean, you can fuck your supervisor.
Oh, your supervisor
can't fuck you.
Oh, I gotcha. So he's got to lay there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's cool.
What's their policy on cocaine?
Clearly, it's okay.
I mean, like I said, I was a little offended. I was only offered twice. Maybe, like I said, maybe because I'm new.
So have you shot your shot yet?
No. You gotta save it, man. I can't just be shooting it out all willy nilly.
What you should do is like if you're gonna quit or something, just you should save them all up for your last day. Like, hey, you want to go with me? Hey, you want to go with me? Hey, you want to go with me? Hey, you want
Well,
to go
you
with
can
me?
you could do that. You can do that now.
Yeah,
If
but then you only use it up
That's
once.
true, but there's only one per person.
Right.
So you gotta keep track because like at the party, people are drinking and
Yeah.
stuff. So you can do that.
Well, you just keep a little book.
Yeah,
You write it down.
because if you make the rounds and you accidentally, man, yeah. But no, it was a lot of fun. The food was really good. The drinks were
What they had to eat?
flowing. So it was catered by Blue Plate, I think is the name of the
I don't think
company.
I've heard of them.
It's pretty good.
What
Is
they
that
had-
one of the companies that like send food? They deliver food to
That's
you.
Blue Apron.
No, Blue Apron. Yeah, but Blue Apron is when you have to cook it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Blue Plate is one of the like they just send you a meal and you just heat it up.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
But this is like it's a catering place. So yeah, so it was like we had mac and cheese, which is really good. We had salad, which is also really good. It reminds me a lot of the salad I had earlier today, so it was really
Ooh.
good.
Was there raisins in it?
There no,
Those
it
aren't
was-
raisins. Those are
yeah,
craisins.
cranberry, dried cranberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama.
I know.
Mama thought they were raisins. and
I
he's-
mean, of course, a simpleton would think any dried fruit is a raisin.
this raisin's really big and orange.
Oh.
Mama, that's
You're
apricot.
you're a simpleton.
It's okay. Mama,
You didn't eat your onions, and I told you that they
look, it's
grow
okay.
hair.
Look, there's nothing
You
wrong.
missed out.
Mama's simple folk, and it's okay. It's okay to be simple folk. So it was that. Then there was then we had chicken, which was delicious, and some type of I think it was like
Or she don't want this one, and I'll get a. I don't
You
want to
already
drink.
put your dirty hands on
No,
it.
yeah,
it's
you already
not-
did. You already.
It's
put
not
your-
open yet.
All right.
Yeah, but you kind of touched it.
I was saying because I know Tony likes those seltzers. I don't want to take. I don't want to take his favorite thing. Here's my thing. There you go.
But yeah,
It's
food,
okay. It's,
food was great. Dessert was good, and then yeah, they had 4 bars,
Ooh, that's a lot of bars.
and they were all just and they were making the drinks heavy, like people got fucked up.
According to my banquet beer, Mamba's very successful
goddamn right.
What's it
because
say?
sweat is the cologne of success.
That's why I'm doing so
The
well.
most successful man I've ever met.
That's
in
why
my
I
life.
have a. That's why I have a booming podcast.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend's a micro influencer.
Yeah. Junkyard is transitioning, so things are going very well.
You're single for the time being.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend's out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't say
Anything-
that I'm.
anything
Don't
goes?
say that I'm single because if she hears that, she's gonna be very upset.
What's the case? She already dissed you. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, but speaking of baby girls, there was one girl that was there, and I don't want to assume, but this is the vibe that I got from her. I think she
Is that
no
the,
she
that's
is,
the vibe you got?
no she is fucking sexy, and I'm pretty sure she is. If I were a gambling man, I would say she's lesbian. Nothing wrong with that. That's cool, but I think she's the way she dressed. She dressed very like
Provocative.
no, not provocative. Like very
Feminine?
Like, no, not feminine. Like she wore like
Confused.
No, like it was like okay, like you know Ruby Rose, right?
Yeah, I know she is Batwoman.
Okay, so it's kind of like she had like this like a similar hairstyle.
Okay,
was
shaved
very-
on the sides, like
Yeah,
kinda
she had on the
long
sides,
top.
kind of like. I mean, it looked really good.
Yeah.
And she wore little makeup. She was wearing like just like a basic black top,
Mm-hmm.
pants, and like boots, like just regular like winter boots or something. So she wasn't trying. Like I guess she was like, I don't know if her plan was to like, oh, like I don't want to be sexy, but it was not working. Like she was trying to not be sexy, but it was not working at all.
You know, there's only one way to find out if she's lesbian or not.
Man, she was.
You got to shoot your shot.
Ooh, man,
But that's cool because, like, if she's lesbian, then I'm going to try again. You know,
that's true. That's true.
like that's one of those situations where it's like
Yeah.
it does. You know,
Yeah.
But what if she is a lesbian, and then she's like, "Yeah, you're about what I'm accustomed to," and then she says,
I'll
yeah.
just pretend your dick is a dildo.
But she was mighty attractive. There were a lot of attractive people. I mean, the company's pretty young in general, so there was a lot of very young, attractive girls there.
So you can hook me up with a job.
Bro, once I'm in, I got you, bro.
I saw how much fun you were having. I was like, man, that makes me upset that I got turned down there. That could have been me at that Christmas party.
It could have been you. You've been
was fun.
baby girls would have been flocking to you, Mamba.
No. I am very committed. Nobody's flocking to me.
But that's your choice, right?
Wink, wink.
Didn't your girlfriend call you a filthy casual?
Oh yeah, that was very upsetting.
Any-
Me and my girlfriend were arguing. Not really arguing, but we're talking about MMA because I'm sure you're gonna do the not an MMA minute. We don't have to do it now. We can talk about it later.
We can do it next week.
I mean, if you want to talk about it now, Mamba.
Nah, you can do it after I leave. That would be best.
No, because you're part of it.
Oh, shit. All right, let's get it over with.
Do you want to do it now?
Ipso facto,
Sure.
Mamba's a filthy casual when it comes to MMA, according to his girlfriend, which is
Yeah,
hilarious.
that was offensive.
He's like, you're a casual.
She's like, only hardcore fans think that. She's like, and I don't think you are.
hardcore fan.
You're like a casual fan. I was like,
duff.
bitch. What did you just?
Did you just call me
What
a
did you
filthy
just
casual?
We're done.
So now you're gonna that gives you an open invitation to cheat.
I mean,
So what was she talking about, Mamba? Can you enlighten us?
me and her were talking about the big fight that's coming up Saturday. Today is Thursday.
Yes.
There's a big
You-
fight.
Probably by the time you listen to this will be tomorrow, Friday,
Yeah, there's a big fight the day after.
Saturday.
On
For you guys listening tomorrow.
January 18th. And the biggest part of this fight is Conor McGregor is making his,
Long-awaited return.
How long ago did you fight? 2 years ago?
His last fight was against Nate Diaz.
No.
No, I'm
Khabib.
sorry, not Diaz. Habib. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 years ago. No, a year and change, I think.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And he's making his long-awaited return. So, against Cowboy Cerrone. I'm pretty excited about it.
I too am excited about it.
Are you going to go down the list and we have to see who's going to win?
Exactly.
All right, so my last predictions, I was
You
a
were
solid
perfect.
100% on the wrong fucking picks, which is amazing.
So, technically, if you win against what Tony was saying, you'd be up.
Yeah. All right, Junker, where are we making our money at? Where are we going to parlay?
Well, you're going to tell me first, and then I'll give you my predictions,
Right.
and I'll give you some odds as well. Well, unless you want some odds ahead of time, I can also give you those odds. And next week, we'll find out which one of us wins this week. Oh, shit. I believe we have a phone call coming in. Oh, no, that's not my...
That's who?
That's for my wife. I thought it was in the podcast. But
Did
it's
you
not.
get excited?
Yeah, I did it for a second there.
Thought we had a call. Nope.
It was your wife who doesn't have any friends here. That's sad.
It was a Skype call. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead. Let's do UFC 246 in Las Vegas. We'll be starting off the night, the main card, with Anthony Pettis versus Diego Ferreira.
It's a lightweight bout.
I'm going to go with Pettis.
You gonna go with Anthony Pettis? You don't want odds or anything? You're just gonna go straight with Pettis?
What are the odds?
So, for this fight, Anthony Pettis is an underdog, plus 190, and Diego Ferreira is a minus 240. I believe Diego Ferreira is undefeated.
Was Pettis' last fight, was it against Diaz?
Yes, he lost his
Well,
last fight against
he will
Nate.
be very defeated after this.
So, Tony, you're going with...
Pettis.
all right, go ahead.
Can we turn that song off, though?
No,
Okay.
it is part of the... it is part of our...
Podcast tradition?
yes. All right, so...
I'm kind of hoping that one day we'll get flagged for it, so we don't have to, so we can't use it anymore. Like, oh darn, we can't use it. What if someone were to narc anonymously?
they don't care. The people who sing these songs want
Be
all...
like, hey,
They want all the... some people didn't even know this existed until this podcast.
that is true. We didn't know it existed. I didn't know it existed, so you found it somewhere.
Where'd you have to find it from?
Well, one of these is Eddie Bravo. This
Oh,
one,
yeah.
this one's Eddie Bravo. It's him saying Jiu-Jitsu.
It's a good thing he has other talents.
Yeah, right here. I think this part here.
Whatever.
Oh, no, anyway, I don't think so.
All right, Mamba, who you got?
I don't. Maybe I am a casual because I don't know who Diego Ferreira is.
Fucking casual. I even know who he is.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is a jiu-jitsu specialist, actually. His last fight, I think he won by a submission.
I'm just gonna go with Showtime.
You're going Showtime, huh?
I'm gonna go with Showtime. I hope he wins.
We are, I guess you're doing
I know you're gonna
underdog.
go with Showtime.
I have to, I mean, bro, I got a fucking Wheaties box and his guy over there right next to me. Of course I'm going with Showtime.
The Wheaties box that now has mealworms.
Yes. Exactly. So yes, I also am going, and this is good. He's a live dog, guys. Live dog,
live
plus
dog.
190 underdog.
Say that about every. I don't think there's one fight where like that hasn't involved a live dog.
No, that's not true because there's underdogs that are definitely not live dogs. They just suck, and they're underdogs for a reason. Next fight, Claudia
This is the
Gadelha.
battle of the sexiest.
Yes, Claudia Gadelha versus Alexa Grasso.
I'm going with Alexa.
You're gonna go with Alexa Grasso. You want odds or anything?
Yeah, give me some odds.
Alexa Grasso is I believe she's underdog. Hold on.
They're both.
I can't find her.
It's at the top. Go.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh no, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Actually, Alexa is a slight. Actually, yeah, she's a slight favorite.
Slight favorite, yeah.
Minus 110 versus Claudia is a minus 120.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Alexa.
Actually, I'm lying. Claudia's a slight favorite. Super slight.
Didn't we
Minus
see
120.
Alexa when we went to who fought? When we went to
The UFC fight?
UFC?
No, it was in her. She didn't fight that night.
No, I would remember her.
But
She's sexy.
But yeah, she is pretty hot. I follow her on Facebook.
All right.
So you're gonna go with Grasso?
Yep.
Mamba, who you going with?
I want to say Grasso because she is a Mexican, but Claudia Cadeja or whatever her name is, like a little pit bull.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with her.
Yeah, it's tough. See, like I said, my heart also says Alexa, but my mind says Claudia. But I'm all about underdogs right today, especially today. So I'm gonna go with Alexa.
Now question is who's sexier?
I think Alexa Grasso's sexier.
She-
Claudia's
she-
really attractive, but I think
There's some times where Claudia has like a little tomboy thing.
yeah. She's got a little like rough around the edges, manly type thing going.
I like
Yeah.
that a little bit.
You like that? No, Alexa's super feminine, but she's super cute. I
Yeah.
like her a lot. So yeah,
Deja got that side cut.
yeah, not anymore. No, she don't think
Oh,
she
she did.
She did, yeah. Next fight is Alexei Oleinik versus Maurice Green. Maurice Green came out of Tough. He's a Tough alum.
Yeah, those guys are whack. I'm going with Alexi.
All right, you want odds?
I don't need odds. Not for that one.
Mamba, who you got?
Which
If you
one
wanna
is
see
the,
odds.
which one is the live dog?
Let me see what the underdog is. I'll tell you if the underdog is a live dog. Oh shit, Alexei Oleinik is the underdog at a plus 105. Maurice Green is the favorite at a minus 135.
I'm gonna go with.
So actually, he really is a live dog.
I'll go with Alexei Oleinik. Only because I don't recognize the other guy.
Maurice Green came out of
Even I know who that is. He came out of that fucking Tough Enough.
not Tough Enough. It's
Bullshit
tough.
ass. Yeah,
The Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, it came out of that shit. Even I knew
And
that.
one of his eyes goes like this.
Yeah, even I knew that.
So
Like that.
he's lazy eye.
Yeah, like a lazy eye.
So why is he the favorite?
Because he's good.
lazy eye.
Because he's actually really good.
Because he can't aim.
Alexi's got that great
he
ground
can
game.
see two different places at
Oh,
once
so you can see if a kick is coming from.
and a punch at the same
Yeah.
time. So yeah,
I'm gonna go with Green. He is really good, and Alexi is. I mean, unless he goes to the ground and he does like some crazy like choke like he usually does, then I think if it stays standing, I think Maurice Green was gonna got this one already. So the co-main event of the evening
Ooh.
is Holly Holm versus Raquel Rocky Pennington. Tony, do you need odds? Do you
Was
wanna
it-
see?
I
Was it Raquel
man.
Pennington that we saw here in Chicago get murdered?
No, that was Jessica I
Ah, okay.
versus Valentina Shevchenko.
They look alike. They
no,
look alike.
Shevchenko like whooped the fuck. Yeah, no. Fuck. I want to say Holly Holm, but my heart says Pennington. I'm going with my heart.
So
What are the
you gonna go
odds?
with Pennington?
I think Holm's a favorite. She should be the favorite.
I don't know. I don't remember the last time Holly Holm has won a fight.
Well, she got knocked out by Amanda Nunes last time. Holly Holm is a favorite, minus 140.
See, because I'm
and
not,
Raquel Pennington's
I'm not a filthy
underdog,
casual, so
plus
I would
110.
know.
Mambo, who are you going with?
I'm gonna go with Holm.
Yeah, because you're a fucking casual.
Oops.
Your girlfriend was right.
Bro, you know what I'm talking about?
Have you ever watched?
UFC, yes, I've seen it.
So you say you're going home?
Yeah, I'm going home
I
right
took-
now. Fuck this podcast.
I too am going Holly Holm. They actually fought once before, and Holly fucked her up. So I don't think this fight will be any different. Holm's a better all-around fighter. So I think Holly will fuck her up again. We're going to do the last fight of the night, the main event.
The one that everybody.
The one that everybody is excited to see. Conor McGregor versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
I'm only going to go with McGregor. I kind of want to go with McGregor only because Cowboy got his ass fucking kicked last time.
At 170 though, that's a big.
Because didn't he lose his last fight like in a minute?
No,
No, Cowboys
Or did they
last.
stop the fight?
that was his
No,
last fight was against.
You think about Ferguson? Which fight are you talking about?
Didn't he get his ass whooped?
I mean, he lost. He got his ass whooped to Ferguson. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. He did get stopped
he
recently.
got stopped.
What was his last fight against? Fuck, how come I can't remember?
He lost to Ferguson,
And then
with his
the
eyes swelled up.
Right,
Yeah,
but
well,
he had one recently where he did get stopped as well.
Was that
he
the
got
one-
knocked out.
Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, Justin Gaethje.
Was that
That's right.
was that the one where his eye was like?
No, the one with his eye was the one with Tony Ferguson. That was here in Chicago.
That
Okay.
was Justin Gaethje was like a few months ago.
Yeah, and Justin Gaethje knocked him out.
Okay, so
Yeah. Tony Ferguson was the one before that. Anyway, so
All right, Tony first.
I'm going with McGregor only because he's got that new whiskey deal
new. It's not
or
that
that
new.
fucking whatever.
That's his own company.
His whiskey thing that he came
Proper
up with.
12.
Proper
Yeah, there you
12.
go. That he punched some old man at a bar because he wouldn't drink it.
Hey, the motherfucker should have drank.
Yeah, man, you don't get gift horse in the mouth.
No, you don't.
What do you say? I don't drink that trash.
What do you got? What do you got, Mama?
My heart says. So this, I'll tell you why. This is the main event, so I'll get into more detail. I want Cowboy to win. I want Cowboy to win, cash that fat ass check, and then ride off into the sunset. But I've heard some interviews with him, and he's gonna do what I feared he was gonna do. So people were interviewing a Cowboy and like, hey, are you gonna use your wrestling and your ground game to try to get an advantage over Conor? He's like, oh, why would I want to do that? I'm like, and when I heard that, I was like, you are fucking retarded, which is fine.
You can't use the R word anymore.
But what if he's actually is?
Okay, then.
I'm sure he has some CTE. He has the most fights in.
Ooh, side note. Speaking of CT, Aaron Hernandez Netflix special. I started watching it. It is fucking nuts.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's fucking really good. Anyway, continue.
All right. So he's not going to use any of his wrestling or jiu-jitsu. He's going to stand up with Conor, which I think is a big mistake. And I just think that Conor has a lot more to lose. I think his reputation is on the line. He lost to Khabib. He took that big fat L. And, I think if he loses this one, he's kind of, on the downward spiral. You know what I mean? His bubble will burst.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Are you talking about McGregor?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. I think he'll still be popular. I think if he loses 3 in a row, so if he loses this one and he loses another one, then I feel like his stock will drop a lot. But I think even after this one, you're still gonna have those people be like, no, that's a fluke, blah blah. People that always say.
I don't know.
I don't think.
The
this
only
is
reason why, because I was arguing with my girlfriend about this. He's just made a reputation about being the best on the planet. He talks a lot of shit on Twitter.
But the thing is, only casuals and dick riders think he's the best on the planet because he's not.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. That's where he gets all his popularity. I mean, I'll still watch him fight,
right?
But I'm not going to be super hyped.
No. Mm-hmm. So but you're saying you think he's gonna win?
I think he knows it's it's a must win for him. At the end of the day, if Cowboy loses, people are going to still cheer Cowboy on and
because he's a fan favorite.
He's a fan favorite. He's a journeyman. Conor, he's I think his reputation is on the line, so he has to win.
I don't think his reputation is on the line, but I think he still would have to lose at least one more fight for him to his stock to drop. Because I think people are still going to be like, oh, you know what I mean? I don't know.
People will still like it, but if he doesn't win this one, he's definitely never going to get the fame that he did.
I don't know, because I think they'll still, because I feel like if he loses this, they can give him Diaz, and that one will be still a big sell.
So who you got?
Well, let me give you some odds for those who are curious, betting people.
I think
McGregor's a huge favorite at a minus 315, and Cerrone is a huge underdog at a plus 245. So this is
I was thinking about putting some money on Cerrone, just letting it ride.
So you know what? This is the way I see it. If this fight, so Conor can finish this fight in the first 2 rounds. If it stays standing in the first 2 rounds, Conor, it's gonna be tough because especially Cowboy's been taking a lot of punishment lately, a lot of damage. He can easily get knocked out by Conor.
Lost a couple in a row.
Right. He can easily get knocked out by Conor, but and Cerrone's also a really slow starter. So that motherfucker doesn't kick in the gear until the second round.
That's what I'm saying.
So Conor can easily finish this early, but if Conor gets pushed past the third round, I think Cerrone takes over. As long as Cerrone doesn't take too much damage, I think, Cerrone can throw fucking kicks. He's got nasty kicks, nasty head kicks.
Yeah,
even if it goes to the ground.
McGregor's stamina's whack.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And Cerrone fucking.
And that we've seen already.
If I was Cerrone,
Cerrone can go all 5.
If I was Cerrone, I would go.
Fucking Cerrone can go 10.
Try to go to the ground the first couple rounds, and at the championship rounds, then you could stand up. But he's already said he's not going to do that.
Right. But if it does go to the ground, like if
he just said that because he knows McGregor camp is listening.
I don't know. I don't think Cowboy is
playing mind.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't do that.
He's not a strategist like that. He said, yeah, I'm going to stand up and bang with him. Okay.
So you remember in the Diaz fight where Conor was taking all that punishment, he shot in for that takedown against a black belt, a legit black belt jiu-jitsu artist, and gets choked out. He might do the same thing against Cerrone and get fucking choked out. Cerrone's got fantastic jiu-jitsu. So, I mean, fuck, man. Like I said,
Boomerang's pretty good.
If this goes past 2 rounds, I think Cerrone's got it in the bag. But then again, McGregor can finish early, so this is a tough one for me, man. Because I really like Cowboy, and I'm not a big fan of Conor, but I bet against Conor once, and I lost in the first Diaz fight.
You lost a parlay.
I did.
I would say the perfect story for Cowboy would be to beat McGregor.
Right, get that paycheck.
Ride off into the sunset on a literal.
Well, he won't ride off anywhere because he'll just be like.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. He'll probably
he'll fight again in a month
and then lose to somebody ranked in the top 20.
I don't know, man. I'm really struggling with this one. I don't want. I kind of think McGregor will win because I think he will get it done within the first couple rounds.
Can
but
you
I don't
struggle
want
a little faster?
But I don't want to say McGregor for some reason.
All right, so then Cowboy it is. Let's move on.
I guess I'll go Cowboy. I'll keep it different from all you guys.
Oh.
I might lose this one.
So on the Bovada site, if I'm doing a parlay, I'm gonna do Pettis, I'm gonna do Alexi, Pennington, and McGregor.
You forgot about Claudia Gadet. Oh no, that's me. You forgot
Claudio or
Alexa
Grasso.
Grasso.
No, I think she's gonna win, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm 100% sure about all the other ones.
Oh.
So if I were to do a parlay for those 4, how much am I winning?
Here, I can tell you that right now. So wait, which ones did you say?
So
Alexi.
Yeah.
Alexi's an underdog.
Got it. Yeah.
Alexi. Who else? Cerrone.
Cerrone.
I think
No. I got McGregor.
Oh, you got McGregor.
Olenek.
Oh,
you're
Pettis.
Yeah.
You got Olenek too? Oh, you already said Olenek.
Yeah.
Just those 3? Oh, you didn't say Pennington?
Doing one more. Yeah, Raquel Pennington.
Okay. How much you want to bet?
Let's say 500.
Damn.
Taking it easy.
You can win $7,723.
Huh.
Those are a lot of underdogs. That's why. Everybody's an underdog except for McGregor.
So I can win 7 large if.
Yeah. 7 stacks.
That's chump change to you.
Yeah, that's how much you spend on lunch.
It's not a bad bet. I mean, it's a sure thing.
I don't think Raquel's going to beat Holly. I honestly don't.
All right, fine. Take that one out.
Now you want to see? Without that one?
See. Yeah. Let's see. I probably those 3.
$3,000.
See, that's not even worth it. It's not worth my fucking time.
I mean, 3,400. I mean,
it's not worth it.
Bro,
Wow.
you can buy us all new equipment.
I don't know. I just don't think it's worth my time for that much.
Bro, they take Bitcoin too.
I know they do.
You got $500 in Bitcoin?
I definitely have more than 500 in Bitcoin.
Well, there you go. See, bro, it's just sitting there collecting dust. You might as well use it.
All right, might have to come back to that later. I might do a little parlay.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Let's get to our crazy news story, shall we? So, Kansas man asks a judge to allow him to have a sword fight with his ex-wife. He wanted trial by combat, basically. So, Kansas man has asked an Iowa judge to let him engage in a sword fight with his ex-wife and her attorney so that he can rend their souls from their bodies. David Ostrom, 40, of Powell, Kansas, said in a January 3rd court filing that his former wife, Bridget Ostrom, 38, of Harlan, Iowa, and her attorney, Matthew Hudson, had destroyed him legally. The Ostroms have been embroiled in disputes over custody and visitation issues and property tax payments. The judge had the power to let the parties resolve our disputes on the field of battle legally. David Ostrom said, hilarious. Adding in his filing that trial by combat has never been explicitly banned or restricted as
That
a
is true.
right in these United
It hasn't been
States.
banned, so technically the judge could say, "Yeah, go for it."
He also asked the judge for 12 weeks' time so he could secure Japanese samurai swords.
That's true. Because have you ever tried to order a samurai sword like from Japan?
No.
It takes a long time.
Oh.
Like you can't get those on
It's,
Amazon.
it's probably faster to just fly over there and grab one and bring it
Yeah,
back
it is. No, actually, I don't know if you're able to fly with.
with the sword.
Yeah,
If you just say that it's,
I think we
You
have to
can't
wait.
pack it in your luggage and your.
you can just say that it's art.
You know what? I think if it's I think you can check them in.
That's what I'm saying. Can you check it?
Yeah. You're right. You just can't have them as a carry.
Right. Well, clearly, can't carry a
mean, you
fucking
should-
butter knife as a carry on. You
That's
carry a fucking samurai sword.
You should be able to. Fuck.
Anyway, his motion filed in Shelby County District Court stemmed from his frustrations with his ex-wife's attorney, Ostrom, told Des Moines Register. I think I met Mr. Hudson absurdity with my own absurdity, Ostrom said, adding that his former wife could choose Hudson to act as her champion. Hudson argued in his legal response that because a duel could end in death, such ramifications likely outweigh those of property tax and custody issues. Hudson asked the judge to reject the request for trial by combat.
Oh man.
Judge Craig Dresemir said in his own filing Monday that he won't be issuing a decision anytime soon, citing irregularities with both sides' motions
Oh, so
and
that means
responses.
he's interested in it.
Until
He's
the
entertaining the idea.
until the proper procedural steps initiated a court proceeding are followed, this court will no longer take action concerning any motion, objection, or petition filed by either party at the time, the judge said.
So the judge didn't outright say no.
No, he didn't say no.
He said,
Exactly. He didn't say no.
Mamba, I think you should be this man's champion.
he said, let me sit on it.
Yeah. Let it stew a little bit.
Mamba, you should be his champion.
I would.
You versus that attorney.
But I don't want to get my
Fix
head,
your mic.
I don't want to get my head crushed like Oberyn.
Let's do a quick YouTube comment we got from Hooded Dude, our guy Hooded Dude. He says, hoping Juventus loses so that Junkyard goes to St. Louis
You don't have to hope. They're
and
going to lose.
finally has some closure and can forgive himself and the city for that time he got diddled down there. They're not going to lose. And only that, but guess who else is going to win? Look, I'm wearing a hat and a shirt, rocking them. They play Sunday.
San Fran.
San Fran versus the Green Bay Fudge Packers.
Very clever.
So, yes.
I think they got a really good chance against.
Do you know what the last time they played? Do you know what the score was?
No.
30-8.
But then again, this is the playoffs.
I don't give a fuck.
Playoffs.
I don't care, bro. This is the 2020 is the year of Junkyard. Juventus is gonna win. They're gonna win. They're gonna win Champions League.
You're finally going to lose your virginity.
San Francisco's gonna win the Super Bowl.
I think that's the biggest one.
The White Sox will make the playoffs. They're not gonna win. They won't win the World Series, but they'll make the playoffs.
Are you already saving up another space for
Yeah.
a new plaque?
Yep, it's not a plaque, but yes,
Whatever.
yeah, that one be right behind you or right here.
That swap meet picture that you got?
That motherfucker. You know what this thing cost me? I bought this at a memorabilia shop.
You paid too much.
I think I paid.
Whatever you paid for it,
I
it's
think I
too
paid
much.
like $300
What
for that
the
thing.
fuck?
You
Or
were outta
$250.
You
Maybe
spend
$250.
more than $100 for that
Yeah.
shit.
And that was 2005?
No, I bought it in 2000.
You do realize you could download that
6
picture
or
for free on the
2007.
internet.
No. It's certified. It's that little marker certification right
So
there.
you
Certified
made
for what?
$300?
Certified for what?
It's the World Series, baby. I bought it a long time ago. I bought it in like 2007 or so.
You know what? I'm no stranger to buying stupid shit, but that's some stupid shit right there.
Yeah, you were gonna buy that stupid ass iWatch,
Oh, the Air
the
Man's
$1,500
Apple Watch.
one. Yeah, that one.
It's $1,400 first of all.
Whatever. For fucking a stupid skin or whatever it
Exactly.
had. It's like
Exactly.
it's like paying $1,400 for a Fortnite
I would rather
skin.
I would buy that before I would pay $300 for something like
I think it
that.
was $250 actually.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
so
remember. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Look, man, I think
That's worse. It was a long
Dude, the
time
frame-
ago. So inflation.
The frame by itself
After
is
it-
like $100. It's real wood.
that frame is $100.
Well, if you go to like Michael's and get a frame, it's like $100.
You can go to Michael's, go to fucking Hobby Lobby, you can get a frame for like $10.
No, not a wooden frame like this. You get these aren't like look. I'll look it up. The frames by themselves, wooden frames.
Look up wooden frame.
Wooden frames like that are like $100.
Junkyard,
I will be livid if fucking frames are that much.
Yeah, they are.
the only way I could see that being worth the money that you paid for it is that
That's like
you stole the Declaration of Independence and it was hiding behind it.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could think it would be worth it.
What do you think that is? That's like 15 inches, but no. That's
For those who don't know what we're talking about, it's a commemorative plaque.
It's not a plaque. It's
or
a picture. You idiots.
picture,
Junkyard.
a framed picture of the Chicago White Sox winning. It's 2005, right?
It's a
Yeah,
picture.
2005.
It's a picture you can easily find online. For free.
Winning the 2005 World Series, and they're all huddled together.
They're hugging a championship. They were
he
excited.
paid-
and
Like I
won.
said, you've probably seen the picture because it's on the internet for free.
Paid $300 for it.
It's-
So Junkyard paid $300 for an image you could have downloaded.
Like
could-
20
for free.
by what? 20 by
You could
25 by 20 or
You
something.
could have
like that?
Googled image that every day.
For free.
It still got the same effect.
And not paid $300.
Do you think you could stare at that enough to get like $300 worth of anything?
Look at that Maplewood picture frame. $19.
Where do you see $19?
Right
you
there.
goddamn liar. That's not the same. Dude, that's some shit. That's not even, that's meaning like
That's
China.
the same bullshit.
Wood is wood.
Look at that other one. Wooden. Look at $20.
Might be bigger than that.
You're not really helping your argument there.
No, I'm going to like Michael's. That's a
Look
legit.
at Walmart's
That's
got
a
'em.
legit.
That's a legit frame shop.
A legit frame shop.
Look at that large. Let's do like one of the 20. Oh yeah, it's like 24 by 36. That one's pretty big. Let me see. Where's 18 by
I think
24?
that 24 by 36 is bigger than the one you have.
No, that's pretty.
That is not.
That's
30
pretty big.
There's no way that's
Because
36
this
inches,
across, this up is like it's more than 16 inches.
but not 36.
You know what else is?
It's like 24.
You know what
Fine.
else is 16 inches?
This dick.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, we'll do 18 by 24.
I heard about you. Mm-hmm.
$12. Look at
Well,
that.
first of all,
one of
these
them's on
aren't
fucking clearance.
those aren't the same. Those aren't the same type of frames.
$13.
you gotta do
$9.99.
You gotta do custom frames. Those aren't. Look at that.
Why-
That's a
why would you do
That's
custom
a plastic
frames?
frame because that's what this is. It's like a custom frame. Those are plastic. Those aren't wood. Hold on.
None of these are over $50.
They are. Hold on.
There's only one more page, so
These
I
are-
hope.
$11.90. Look at.
Oh, I gotta look at, oh, you're
11 to 23.
Hold on, I gotta go custom. Hold on.
Oh my god.
I wasn't in custom.
Junker, why?
These are little frames. Those are little
Why?
these are little picture frames.
I hope. Where'd
Look,
you
this
Where'd
one's
you
got-
get that from?
Huh?
Where'd you get that from?
This?
Yeah.
Memorabilia shop.
So you don't know that that's a custom frame. That's just what they told
No,
you.
I know it's a custom frame.
How do you know? How do you know?
Look at it. That's high quality.
How do you know? Junkyard. Just because someone tells you
They didn't tell me. I know. I can tell. I'm a frame specialist.
they saw you coming.
Hold on.
They-
I'll look this picture up.
They
Let's see how much this
fucking,
costs.
saw this guy coming. They're like, "Hey, this is a custom frame." Junkyard's like, "Ooh, custom frame." Like, is there any way for me to verify that it's a custom frame? They're like, "Nope." I'm like, "All right, I'll take your word for it." Junkyard, you got. You got. It's
Nope.
okay. Look, man, just take the L.
Nope.
Just take the fucking L.
It was worth it.
Like $70.
Well, that's for that's for the
the
newspaper.
newspaper.
Look at
I think I had it in the
$69.99.
paper,
Is that the same picture though?
No, it's not the same picture. Oh, it is the same picture, but it's not a different picture. That's actually a different picture. But like, that's $70, and that's for the
I actually
newspaper.
like that one better.
Yeah.
The newspaper. That one.
I think I actually have that newspaper. That's a different picture.
You know that newspaper was like.
But see, look at that. That's
$1.50, right?
$70 just for that newspaper framed. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so then that's bigger. That's smaller than this.
Yeah,
But how much smaller?
A lot smaller because it's a fucking newspaper. It's what 12 by
no,
but
it's like
15 or
it's
something.
Like, it's like
Yeah, it's
folded
long
out.
ways.
not- yeah,
It's long ways.
That's what I'm saying. It's that's
All right.
$70.
Junkyard.
This is way more than that.
Junkyard.
Look at that. This is $100 right there for this one.
Junkyard. Yeah.
Look at that. That's 100.
But you paid $300 for
You
that.
paid-
No, I was like
300.
I was like 250.
Okay, your story keeps changing.
See, it was this picture right here. For
Right
the
there.
picture by
No,
itself.
$18.
That's
No,
without
look at that.
frame.
$18.
It's minus the frame.
Look at that. No,
And
the
that's
one,
not-
We
look-
found the picture
At
for
all-
$18.
That's different though, because that one doesn't have this.
That
and
one's
it's not- and it's-
that's the
and it's
same
not
picture.
certified.
That one's 65.
No, but
the
this
other one
one's-
over there
this
is
one's not certified.
At allposters.com. That's 50.
Oh, that's a poster though. That's not a picture.
So it's even bigger, basically.
It's a poster. This is not a poster.
Look right there. Click
This
on
is
the-
a high quality
right there.
digital-
All
this is a high quality print.
Allposters.com. $49.99.
But that's a poster. This is not
with
a poster.
frame.
That's not a poster.
Everything that you showed, nothing is over $100.
Like nothing.
You paid.
This was right after the World Series win, so it cost more.
You got Junkyard.
You paid 3 times that.
Bro, you guys don't know anything about art.
Look at that plaque. That plaque's like $20.
I don't know anything about art, but I know when somebody got. And you, my friend, got.
No, I did not.
Man, Junkyard. Like I said, I am not an art aficionado.
What?
either.
Fuck you guys. I'm leaving.
Do you think the
Oh man, no, they saw him coming. They're like, so do you think Junkyard went into the shop to this fucking store? So this is probably one of those places that like they don't have prices out.
yeah,
Like you have to ask how much something is,
and they just threw a number out?
No, and they tell you they give you a number depending on how they read you. So if me and you were to go like, hey man, how much for this fucking piece of shit frame? Like, oh, you know what? Fucking $30. You know what? $30. Fuck it, I'll give you $30.
Yeah.
But when Junkyard walked in there, they saw him salivating like, oh.
They were like, let's put another zero on that.
Junkyard's like drooling. He's like, is this a custom frame? Wow, look at this craftsmanship.
Very good material.
The guy's like, yeah, this is premium. Like, he's like, oh, how much is it, man? It's got to be a lot of money. He's like, the guy's like, yeah, it's $300. Like, what?
He was like, that.
I'll take it.
The frame is made from baseball bats that were used in the World Series. And Junkyard probably thought, like, this is a good investment. Come 2020, this is going to be worth
a lot of money.
What I paid.
Yep. This is World Series. And he's like, and then I bet Junkier's like, can you get this picture on the internet? The guy's like, no, not
Nope,
this one.
this is exclusive.
So the Junkier's like, I'll take it.
The guy was like, no, we have the rights to the picture.
You have to pay us.
Yeah.
So Junkyard is still paying that shop a monthly stipend
Just to have the rights to that
they
picture.
own the rights to the picture. They're just leasing it to Junkyard.
Oh yeah, joke's on you. The internet wasn't invented back then.
Junkyard, you got hard.
No, I did not.
They saw you come. Wait, so when you went in there, I bet you that didn't have a price.
Of course not. The memorabilia shops have
Exactly.
prices.
So once they saw you drooling over it,
Bro,
they
I talked him down.
oh god, you talked. Oh man, so you walked out of there thinking you got a deal.
Bro, dude, those are
you-
made out of baseball bats, bro.
Can you imagine?
Baseball bats used in the World Series.
Can you imagine Junkyard walking out of that shop with a fucking that piece of shit?
He probably had the world's biggest smile.
Thinking he like, man, I just got a great deal. This is regular price was $500. I got it for $3.
Bro, they're made out of real baseball bats.
Sorry, Junkyard.
The back, if you flip this over, there's real baseball
Look,
behind it.
Junkyard. In life, no one's immune to L's. We all take L's.
Bro, it's also, if you look at the back, also it's signed
We all take
with
L's.
everybody on the World Series team.
We all take L's.
I'll turn it around, but I can't because it's really like close to the wall.
I've taken L's. Mama's taken L's. Everyone takes L's. It's okay. There's no shame in taking an L.
Bro, because if you were an art dealer, you would probably offer me $1,500 for that right now, but you're not. So I don't trust your opinion on it.
Oh man.
It would make good firewood, I'm assuming.
No, bro, it's painted. It's good. That's toxic.
So do you think like the regular price for that is $25, but it was $25.00, and then Junkyard didn't see the decimal point, and he's like, wow, $250. You know what? I'll take it. And then he just gives him like $250, and the guy's like, all right, have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, because it wasn't like it was a memorabilia store, right? So that guy probably owned it or.
No, it was at I bought it at Woodfield. I think it was in Woodfield.
Was it like
no,
was it a kiosk?
No, it was the actual store.
It was like one of those little like.
No, it's not a
pop-up
kiosk, it was a
Was the
store.
guy also selling like phone cases? And
Yeah.
No, but I'm pretty sure
He
he
was
did the taxes there though.
he was asking if you needed your taxes done.
No, it was a memorabilia shop. I think it was in Woodfield. Pretty sure it was in Woodfield.
If I were you, I would use it as a tax write-off. I got. That's
Yeah.
what
Bro, it was in 2007. This is like fucking a long time. It was like 12 years ago.
So you were still riding.
No, 13 years ago.
This was 2 years after.
or maybe it was 2006. It might have been 2006.
It didn't matter.
It was shortly after.
So it was already like there were already has-beens at this point.
No, it was like it was probably the year after. It was probably exactly the year
So
after.
you're still riding high on that
2006. Yeah, I'll say probably 2006.
that World Series win.
Yeah.
That you were.
So look up inflation. Look up how much $300 was in 2000 and how much is that in 2000 and
It was 250. Let's say 250.
No, we're not going to say
It was 250. I'm pretty sure it was less
It
than
was
300.
It was 300, Junkyard.
No, 250.
Look, I
250
understand you're trying to save face.
In 2006. I'm ready to put dollars.
Yeah, it doesn't. Not gonna fucking know what you're talking about. It's like 250. What, you idiot?
250 then is still 250 now. Oh, here you go. Inflation. It's probably not much. It's only probably like a couple bucks, like $5,
know.
$5-10.
319. Put 2020.
It's only a couple bucks.
Tweet-
It's
You probably can't-
$70.
No, you can't. It only goes to
So it's even
2019.
more now because that's 2019.
The year just started. It's
It's
probably still. It's
2020
probably
money.
still.
So you spent $319.
Bro, it was well worth it.
That okay? You know damn well that is not worth it.
You know why I know that it wasn't worth it? Because when I helped you move, that was in your storage bin.
Yeah, because my storage, not my bin. It's a storage.
He forgot he had it. You're like, oh, look
No,
at
I,
this.
I know I had it. I put it away because I had nowhere to put to hang it.
Did he just like throw it in like a random bin?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds about right.
Collecting dust. What do you mean you didn't have it? You had a room. You had a room that had Superman shit all over it. You could have found a spot in there.
No,
It just wasn't that important to you.
it was important. I just didn't want to put it there because I was only going to stay there for like a year.
At your house? Your
Yeah.
parents' house?
Yeah. Why do you think I had a storage unit?
How long did you end up living there?
Fucking like 4 or 5 years.
So at no
One
point-
year it turned into 4 or 5.
Well,
How much is this one? Like this one?
oh,
I bet you it's like $50.
Junkyard is feeling the itch. You know what? I'm going to invest in some memorabilia and see how much Junkyard will pay for it.
Exactly.
That one's kind of nice, though. The one that's sectional. I mean, I don't like baseball, but
Sectional. What the fuck are you talking
to the
about?
right.
Oh, this one? Yeah. Those are canvases.
Oh, apologies.
I actually thought about getting a canvas for here, like a Superman one.
You know what? How about I'll sell you one. Top of the line.
$10,000.
10,000 for what?
The canvas.
For a canvas?
Yeah. Of Superman.
Are you out of date or something? Because your internet's like fucking shit.
No, it's this. It's loading this. So I was gonna say how much it is though. Watch, I bet you this is at least $100. You don't think this is $100?
I mean, I don't think it's worth anywhere near that, but it might be because it's signed.
Bro, you know nothing about art. 275. See? And that's just one picture of one man. 275.
That is, it's because it's signed.
Okay, so if it wasn't signed, it'd be like 250.
If it wasn't signed, it'd be like $30.
No, it'd be like fine, 200.
That is not gonna be not unsigned. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Want me to find more?
I think most.
Bro, look at that.
I think most of the money comes from the fact that it is signed.
Yeah.
Nah, dog. It's a custom frame.
Well, that is the one thing that we saw that was over $100 and it was signed.
Yeah. Find one that's not signed.
Look, this one. This is the same picture except it's
Find
got,
one that's not signed. That's like over. How much is that one?
I don't know. I gotta look at that one.
That's on Pinterest. It's not going to tell you the
it's
price.
probably like. So it's probably free. Someone made it. Someone made it for free.
All right, how about this one right here? Look, this one's not signed. And it's just one man. This is
Frank Thomas.
that's not Frank Thomas.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. This guy Mounted Memories. Look, they got a lot of them. I should go down his page.
It sounds like It sounds
see-
like they're overcharging.
Doesn't even have a price. They're
this one doesn't have a price.
Well,
they're
click
just take it.
click on what are these other sellers selling?
I'm
me
looking right
for?
now. Hold on.
They're probably like trying
135.
It's still.
Like new, and it's not even brand new. It's used. See? $135 for this picture, not signed.
to. Yeah, not fucking worth it.
It looks 16 by 20. This one's a little bit bigger than 16 by 20.
You got junkyard.
Bro, that one's 175.
Yeah, not
this one.
not 320.
This was I said 250.
no,
back
no,
in
no,
the day, it
no.
was 250.
No, we're talking about today. This because this is today.
Yeah,
money.
but it doesn't matter.
So okay, so then how much is what was it 120?
175.
So how much is 175 in 2006 money? Because that's
Let's
what you
see.
spent.
Well, the last one was
175.
$70. So, what was it? 125?
175.
No. How much is the one?
Yeah, that was
you just-
175.
This is not 175.
Yeah.
It's 125.
No, he said it was 175. Look.
And it's
was
like,
$174.99
and you know
or
what?
some shit.
And it's not even being sold. It's sold by like a third party seller. So of course they're gonna fucking price gouge.
No.
Hell yeah.
Bro.
That
Oh,
motherfucker's-
135.
All right,
136.
136. Do 136 in 2006 money. It's like what, $90?
So, $65.
No. Because
We'll do.
the more money you spend, the more it's going to be.
It's 135 now. The last one. What do we say? The what he paid for now?
I said I
It's
paid
$70
$250,
more.
and it was $70 difference, but that's because you spent $250. It's not going to
Yeah.
be $70 no matter how much you spend. It's like saying $1 back then is $70 now. That's not the way it works, Mamba.
I don't think. Listen, you don't even know the fucking what that's worth.
I just told you.
I tell you how much it's worth. It's worth nothing.
All right, let's get to some questions.
So if you were to sell that, how much can you get for it? Like $30?
No, bro, I get at least $150 for it.
Oh,
so
you are out of your goddamn mind.
So I could probably get $150 for it.
All right, let's go to some questions.
Yeah.
Enough of that.
Enough about you getting got.
But I thought you wanted to know about the inflation.
I mean, it doesn't matter. The point is you got.
So 130. This is the other way around though.
No, it's fine. Yeah. So
Well, it's 173. If
Yeah.
it was 136 in 2006, it's 173 now.
So still
So subtract $30.
173 is not $320.
That's like $100.
That's more than 100. 320 to 173 is more than 100, my friend.
No, because I guess it would be that
Oh
one.
my god. Okay, just stop, Junkyard. I could see why you got. You can't even fucking count.
Here, I'll do the other way. Here, look, 2019 to 2006. 106.53.
You got, my friend.
$106.
You got.
And that's not the same size. This one, and this is custom.
And that's $250.
Custom frame.
Oh god.
Why do you think it's custom? Wasn't it like that when you bought it?
Nope. I told him.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I was like, I want it like that, but different.
Yeah, I doubt it. That was already made.
And then he took it to the back. and then came back. Came back out.
There
with the way
is
I wanted
nothing
it.
custom about that frame. That frame is mass produced.
He took it to the back, so
Yeah.
he took it to the back, grabbed one of the many prints that he has, put some balsa wood on it.
Slapped it on.
What?
But here's
That's
your-
not balsa, bro.
Here's your custom frame.
This is the finest cherry wood, only grown in Indonesia.
All right.
There's only one farm in all of Indonesia in
So
the
to all
world.
our listeners, if anyone has
grows-
any sports memorabilia that they want to price gouge, Junkyard will pay for it because that's what he does. He gets got.
All right, let's go,
Can't believe you spend that much. I mean,
bro.
I-
It's because you're not in love with you don't have love of the game.
I spend a lot of money on stupid shit, but damn.
let's get to our
for a fucking picture.
let's get to our gripes.
Hell no, motherfuckers!
I bet you if that was a
Wake
picture
Fuck.
framed of an Asian chick, you'd pay like $2,000 for
You know
it.
what I do? I would find out. Oh, who's that Asian chick? Okay, I can go download the picture for free. Go to Michael's, get a frame.
Not that same quality.
For $20.
It's not the same quality picture,
Okay, I'll download the picture.
bro. This was
High res.
This picture, no.
I will go to Kinko's. Be
This
like, hey,
picture-
can you print this shit out?
This picture was made
Kinko's be
taken.
like, sure. What size would you like it? I want it this big on this kind of paper. Okay, come back in 5 minutes. Here's your picture. Walk over to Michael's. Do you have a frame? Yes, we do. It's $10. Here's your $10.
This picture
Thank you.
is taken with a film camera, which is higher resolution than any digital camera that's out now.
Mm-hmm.
So that quality of that picture itself is better than anything that you get at Kinko's.
I doubt it.
No, it is. I can guarantee you.
I doubt it. I think that picture's been mass.
It's not. It has not been mass produced.
That is a mass-produced picture
Is that-
on a mass-produced frame of a shitty team. Like there are no pluses.
You're just hating because you don't have a cool frame like that at home, and you wish you had.
He,
it.
does, he does. He does. It's
I do.
a TV.
It's a TV. I have a very large frame that's also custom because
And
it's
you
a
know
custom
what?
size.
He could get that same.
I can
image.
get that same picture. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do.
It's like gonna be the same quality.
I'm gonna download that picture, and I'm gonna even set the bezel to be that color, and I'm gonna send you a picture of it, and I'll tell you how much it cost me.
well,
nothing.
it's more than that. No, that's not true because the TV cost you like
Oh, yeah, but I can-
$1,500
But
bucks.
he could watch other things.
Yeah, but I can watch other things other than that shitty picture.
No, bro. But
you-
this won't give you the same sense of satisfaction when they won.
Oh, it'll give
the
me more
World
satisfaction
Series.
because you know what? I can get multiple pictures. I can even have
You
them.
could make a
scroll.
slideshow if
Yeah,
you
I make
want.
a slideshow.
Nope, it's not the same thing.
A custom slideshow.
Can you take a picture of that so we can put it on the podcast Instagram page so everybody can see what a full, a
'cause you guys-
full in man's shoes.
It's because you guys don't know anything about memorabilia or art.
I'm gonna
That's
take.
why.
I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna put it on our Instagram, and I'll be like, "Junkyard is a fool in a man's shoes."
Not just that, but that was a different me back then. That was 2007 Junkyard.
Was it more gullible?
No.
No, it's
2006
still the
Junkyard.
same you because if it was a different you, you'd been like, "Yeah, I was stupid. Yeah, I'll take the L. I overpaid." If you would have been like, "You know what? Yeah, I overpaid for this shit," that would be the end of it, and we would have just moved on.
Well, that's the
but
only memorabilia I have.
But you had to feel. You felt the need to just defend it. Like, no, it's a custom frame. No, you can't get this picture anywhere else. Oh, it's a film camera. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's that. I'm like, Junkyard, just take the fucking L.
No.
I know you won't. I know you refuse to take the L. But the thing is, it's not up to you. Like, the L has been handed to you.
Nope.
Yes,
I refuse to take it. Take your L back because I'm not taking it.
I'm not the same.
Actually, you know what I'm giving myself?
Winner, chicken
No,
dinner.
give the winner to the motherfucker that sold you that shit. That motherfucker came up. Give him the W. He saw you coming a mile away.
I'm going to take you guys to a memorabilia shop so you can see how much shit is in there.
Yeah, so
you
we
guys
could
can-
see how much people are getting got.
No. To see how much stuff really costs. How much memorabilia costs.
And I will tell you, do they even exist anymore?
Yeah, there's still tons of them. Like almost every mall you go to has a memorabilia shop. A big mall, not like little ones.
And I will say that I'd just go to Amazon.
Well, you just saw that one fucking frame cost $134.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper than $250.
But that's a different type. It's a smaller picture.
Okay,
and it's
get to
only
the
one
que-
man.
get
not
to
a team.
whatever, get
It's
to-
a grape. You go do your grape.
My gripe is people that can't
no,
admit
motherfuckers.
defeat.
Wake the fuck
People that refuse to take an L when the L has clearly been handed to them.
We all take them.
Winner, chicken
Like,
dinner.
if that were me, and you guys be like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. I'm like, you know what? I am. You're right. That was a long time ago. I was stupid. I'll take the L. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you how this is a fucking custom frame with cherry wood.
Bro, it's made
blah, blah,
from baseball bats.
Made
Real baseball
blah.
bats.
made from baseball bats of the actual players and blah blah blah. No, I'll just take the fucking L. Anyway, continue.
It's also gold laced.
Anyway, this is not a Junkyard's L's podcast. Otherwise, we'd be here all day.
Mama, do your grape.
Huh? That's
Your-
my gripe.
That's not your grape.
Yes, it is. I don't really have a
You
gripe.
come unprepared.
My gripe was koalas, but I already talked about that.
Tony, what's your grape?
My gripe is people that
No.
don't know how to take
you're
an
just,
L.
You're just stealing Mamba's grape then.
All right, my gripe is people that are stupid enough to pay absurd amounts
It's not absurd.
for shit.
Bro, you spend $250 on your fucking toothpaste like every week.
Who?
Tony,
What the fuck toothpaste do you think I use?
that really expensive $250 toothpaste.
First of all, I didn't even know there was such a thing as $250 toothpaste, and I just use regular toothpaste.
Fine, you spent $250 on like toilet paper.
What are you talking about?
Maybe in the course of like, I don't
He
know.
spends absurd amount of money on all sorts of things.
I will. I mean, yeah, I'll admit he has a taste for the finer things.
That is definitely not a fighter thing, though.
Yeah, like those shoes. I bet you those were at least $100.
Retail, yes, but I actually paid $64 for them.
Shoe carnival, baby.
I got them at Nordstrom Rack.
Oh, very nice.
$64.97.
Now, if you're a Nordstrom Rack and the salesman there was like, "Yeah, those are $250," what would you have done?
I'd be like, you're out of your goddamn mind. He's like, oh, but it's a custom box.
People pay for Yeezys all the time.
Yeah, and
And those are what, $200?
I think they're more.
sale price is like two something.
There you go. See,
But the fools that will pay
yeah.
resale price, that's you.
Yeah.
No, bro.
The person that buys them like on a third party site from a reseller,
And at least,
that's you.
I mean, at least Yeezys you can wear. They have some kind of function. That has
Yeah,
zero
but see,
function.
the thing with shoes is they'll wear out. So sooner or later they're like no longer functional.
Yeah,
this will not wear out.
That wore out the following year.
No, it didn't.
When they fucking sucked.
They
And they've
were
been
really
sucking.
good. They were really good the following year.
Really?
In
How
2006.
good were they?
Bro,
Did
they
they
were really
win?
fucking good.
How-
they
did
they
they
had
win-
they had
did-
like 90.
Did they win a World Series?
They had like no, they didn't win the
Okay,
World Series,
so
but
then
they had like 95
So it
wins.
doesn't
They
fucking matter.
but they had a fantastic
so then
following
where's
year.
your memorabilia for their 90 wins
You said 90 wins out
like
of
95
out of what 800
Wins.
about
don't
300
they
games?
Don't they play like 100 and something games?
Yeah.
100 and what? 80?
136
So why don't you have a plaque that commemorates their 90 win season?
because
Yeah, because it's stupid and no one gives a fuck.
Jermaine Dye was like close to being the MVP.
All right,
that year.
you're naming people that no one gives a shit about.
Bro, they had a fantastic following year.
I'm sure they did.
They didn't win the World Series, but they had a great year.
Junkyard, just take the L. Just take the L. It's
Nope.
okay. It's okay. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. I
man.
mean,
Just take. You guys still gotta edit this podcast. Just take the L so we can move on.
yeah.
or at least do the question.
No, I'm waiting for a gripe, for a legitimate gripe.
That was my gripe is you're an idiot.
No.
That is my gripe.
That's not a, that's not a legitimate gripe.
My gripe is you should know better.
You should have a pre-made gripe from before when we started recording this podcast.
No, because I knew that something was going to come up.
No, it's bullshit. No, you didn't. You guys came unprepared, and I'm not gonna let you guys slide.
First of all, you can't dictate what our gripes are.
I brought that koalas drowned themselves. I think that was a very good.
Okay, I'll let you off the hook, Momba. Where's Tony's gripe?
I don't take it up with him.
I'm the one that started griping about that.
Nope.
So
It doesn't count.
Oh, it counts.
It does not count. Fine, I'll do my
How about
gripe.
this? I'll
do my legitimate gripe.
I'll give you my legitimate gripe once you admit the L. Take
No.
the L. Okay, then we move on. Then you're not getting a gripe from me, other than the one I just gave you.
Oh, we'll get one next week anyway, so it's fine.
No, next week will be the same.
It can be the same gripe?
It'll be the same gripe until you take the L. I can be petty too. This will be a standing gripe until you.
No,
Okay, then
you're just cheating our listeners at that point.
No, you're cheating our listeners because
stopped-
you won't take the L that you deserve.
They stopped listening a long time ago. We started talking about this stupid ass plaque.
It's stupid. It's a picture.
It is a stupid ass plaque.
It's not a plaque. It's a picture. Do you know what a plaque is, Mama?
I don't know. It's commemorative.
It is a commemorative, but it's
a
not a
piece
plaque.
of shit.
Anyway, I did have a gripe. See, I made me forget my own fucking gripe. I had a gripe too, a good one too.
Your gripe should be you got.
No, that's not my gripe. Shit. Fucking see, made me forget my gripe. I actually had a legit gripe.
Do the question. We'll do the gripe after.
Well, if I remember it. All right, let's do the question.
Too many questions. There's too many questions.
I actually came prepared with a gripe, but he made me forget.
The appropriate question is where
You should have went prepared to that fucking hobby shop.
I'd like to
Memorabilia
ask you
shop.
a few questions.
My answers frighten you, Vincent, then you should cease asking scary questions.
Did you just go to Swap-A-Rama and buy that?
No, motherfucker, it was a memorabilia shop.
He went to the flea.
Dear Tony and
Some
Mamba,
guy was selling it out of his van.
my girlfriend.
You like the White Sox? Junker's like, yeah, bro.
And he
He's like, "Hey,
wrapped
man,
it in one of those Mexican tiger blankets, and then
The blanket's worth more than that shit.
You wish. My girlfriend recently discovered that I am still talking to another girl I used to date. I'll call her Kyra or Kira.
Kira. Sounds nice.
Kira and I had agreed we would remain strictly friends, and the breakup was before I started dating my current girlfriend, Jan. Excuse me. Jan is devastated by this, and I can somewhat understand why. She got cheated on multiple times in her last relationship. Do you think I was crossing a boundary by wanting to maintain the friendship with Kira? Or should I have dropped it when I started dating Jan? I'm asking you because everyone I talk to agrees with me, and everyone Jan talks to agrees with her.
Surprise, surprise.
I assume it's because people agree with whoever is telling the story. You guys are unbiased,
control the narrative.
and your opinion would be greatly appreciated. Doing the right thing in Utah.
All right. I don't think he's doing anything wrong. So they were friends before he was dating her. Mm-hmm. But I guess she didn't know that they were talking.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was hiding it. He was just like,
He probably should have mentioned it.
he probably should have mentioned it. That's the only thing I could see. Maybe he should have been like, hey, just so you know, I'm still friends with my ex. We're just friends, blah, blah, here's the story. But maybe, like, I guess she might feel some type of way because they've been dating for a while or however long, and then she finds out that they're still friends.
Yeah.
It's like, so I could see that part of it. But I don't know. I guess it sounds like she's insecure because I guess she got cheated a couple times, so that's probably why she's a little on edge. So I guess the question is, should he remain friends with her or just drop her? Is it worth? I guess it all depends on what type of friendship they have.
Yeah.
Like, do you get anything out of that friendship? Like, is she someone that you can count on? Is that someone that, like, you hang out with, you talk to regularly, that's kind of, there for you type of thing? It all depends on what type of friendship you have and if you are okay with, like, if you see that as a friendship long-term type of thing. Because sometimes, like, you might not even be friends. It's like, yeah,
You just.
you're acquaintances.
What do you consider friends? Like, hey, saying what's up every now and then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think, well, they obviously talk more than just like that. Because Otherwise,
But I think if
she wouldn't be all pissed about
But I
it.
think if they did, why is she just finding out? Because don't you think that like if a girl has a boyfriend
Maybe she didn't.
and they're and shouldn't she like know most of his friends?
Maybe they only talk like specific, or like maybe they did talk before like a lot, and then she
But now
just
they only talk on specific times,
No.
like when she's at work or when she's not around
in the middle of the night.
no. Maybe they
Snapchat.
Maybe they did talk, but she was never curious to who he was talking to.
And
Maybe
he had-
now they're like, she's
And
like,
he has her saved in his phone as Pizza Hut.
why pizza Hut texting you at
Yeah.
10 o'clock in the evening?
Or Domino's.
It's a survey that they're doing.
All right, so the only way to resolve this is you need to flip the script. So you need to start talking to your ex.
Wait, but that is his. You're talking about her?
No,
but
she needs to start talking about her
but
ex.
she's not the one asking the question. He is. Why are you
Okay.
giving her advice?
So I thought she was.
No, it's the guy is asking about.
All right, my mans, you're doing all right. Don't let these hoes bring you down. That's my advice.
Yeah, I would. He doesn't really give any context. He doesn't say how long him and his current girlfriend are dating.
But he should be aware, because what if his girlfriend starts talking to her ex? Oh, how would he feel about that?
Tit for tat.
Quid pro quo.
But see,
No, you're right. Tit for tat. Quid pro quo is something for something.
I don't like the fact that she's getting. I mean, yeah, I get that she's mad because it's his ex girlfriend. I do understand that, but at the same time, like I don't like jealous girlfriends just in general.
That's what I'm saying. If they haven't been dating this long, like if they like a couple months, are like, look, this is what it is. If you don't like it,
Keep it moving.
deuces.
Yeah, exactly. Thing is, like, so like my ex girlfriend / ex fiance. So I work in a place where there's a lot of women. Mama can attest. Because
I know why she left you.
There's lots of women, right? So it's
know why
it's
she
pretty.
left.
She was actually there when I bought it. She actually she said she gave me the heads up, and she's like, or not the heads up. She's like,
Because
hey, go ahead and buy it.
She knew how much you paid for it.
Yeah, and she agreed to
when
it.
She robbed
thought that was
when she robbed your storage bin.
She left it because she knew
That
it was
was the
worth
one
it.
thing she left. She was like,
If she knew how much that was worth, which she did know how much it was worth.
she was. I was there when I bought it. She was there when I bought it.
Yeah, so when she raided your storage bin, she's like, let me take whatever I can of value. There is a couch, there is a TV, that's trash. So she left that picture behind
No.
because obviously
She knew how much that meant to me.
Yeah, so she would have taken it
No,
if she. Yeah,
no, because she left like my surround sound system. That was in there too, and that's worth a lot.
Anyway,
that's hilarious. See, Junker, are you not seeing the signs?
No.
She saw how much it was. She saw how worthless it was and left it there.
No. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So
The next day when he goes to his storage fucking garage, there's two of those there.
I was like, oh, that's a come up.
He's like, oh, I guess he's collecting trash. Let me drop off mine.
Anyway, so see that made me lose my train of thought. God damn it! I forgot what I was gonna
Look,
say.
it's not my fault she left you because you
No. Oh, I
made
remember. So
stupid decisions with your money.
So my ex fiance or girlfriend. So I work in a place with nothing but women, and obviously after you work there for so long, you become friends with women. Like it's hard not to because, I mean, like you're literally talking to women
Yeah.
all day. So I have a really close friend. She's still my friend to this day. And she texted me like, so we were earlier in the day, we were talking about the Karate Kid.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And she texted me, oh, the Karate Kid is on channel 9, for example. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
It's on Me TV.
Whatever. And like, I was like, oh, that's cool, whatever. And then my girlfriend saw that somebody had texted me, and I guess she saw the girl's name or whatever. And she's like, who texted you? And because I knew that she was super fucking jealous and that even though it was completely harmless,
You
I automatically
lied.
lied. Just because
You said it was Pizza Hut.
no, I didn't say it was pizza. I actually said it was like an alert or some shit.
No,
Like, because I used to get, at the time,
he's like, oh, it's the hobby shop. They got a new shipment of memorabilia for me to go buy.
whatever. Anyway, I told her it was an alert, and she's like, no, it's
Do you subscribe to their newsletter?
I know.
Do you get like those text alerts like, oh, there's new merchandise in.
No.
Come check it out.
Anyway, I told her it was an alert, and she said,
he's on all their email
stop
blasts.
interrupting my goddamn story.
Chucker, just end the podcast. already.
No.
Continue.
And so I lied. Obviously, I lied. She was like, but she had already seen who fucking messaged. She was just asking to see if I would fess up, but I didn't catch on at the time. So I lied, and she got all fucking pissed. She's like, no, it's not. I saw who it was. Blah blah blah. Why are you lying? Blah. I was like, oh god. So that was a whole nother bag of worms.
Yeah.
And like who wants to like have to lie, especially about something stupid like the Karate Kid? She's just jealous as bitches. Like if she's being like, I kind of get it because it's sex girlfriend, but still.
Like in some cases you have to lie.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when we asked you about that stupid plaque, you should have just lied and been like, look, man, I paid $20. Okay, cool. It looks like it's worth about 20, so we would have left it at that.
That's a reasonable amount someone would spend on a White Sox plaque.
Is that a plaque?
So we would have just left it at that and moved on. But you had to be Johnny honest. I spent $300 on this shit.
I'm sorry, I thought I was amongst friends, but clearly I was wrong.
You gloated. That
You are amongst friends. I'm sad that you were not among friends when you bought that shit because we would have stopped you.
Nope.
A friend would have been like, look, man, you're an idiot for buying this. That's when you're among
That's
friends.
not true. You let me spend like 20 grand on a fucking Chevy Cavalier.
Yeah, how long did that Cavalier last you?
Not as long as this fucking boat.
How long?
This
How
picture.
long? You bought it in 2000 and...
When did I buy that? In 2000 and...
that should last you like 10 years.
No, it didn't. Last me less than 10 years.
No, it was almost 10 years.
Bro, this is more than 10 years. Bro, I bought in 2000. If I bought in 2006, it's 2020. Do the math. This picture has lasted me longer than that fucking car.
Have you ever had-
And I paid
Yeah,
a lot more for that
How
car.
many times did that picture
And that
take
car was not worth 20 grand, I'll tell you that.
How many times is that picture taking you to work?
Not many.
None.
But still, $20,000 for a Cavalier?
Have you ever had intercourse in your Cavalier?
No, not that one.
But you could have.
Could have.
I had intercourse.
Have you ever had intercourse on top of that plaque?
No, but I can.
You know what? If you don't do that, I'm going to be very upset at you.
Yeah.
What's
At,
hard-
at least if you do have intercourse on top of that
And that's
plaque,
that, but look,
at
it's-
least you could say you've got some utility.
It is having a lot of good utility. Look, my water or my gas meter is behind this. It's covering up the gas meter.
So when the ComEd comes to check your fucking gas meter, like, oh.
ComEd?
Or whatever. I don't know.
ComEd's like,
Nicor.
When they come to check your gas meter, like, oh, let's just move this trash out the way.
No, when they come to check the meter, they're gonna mark down unable to check. Reason: trash was in the way. Trash was obstructing the meter.
All right, Joe Karen.
Obstructed by trash.
Catch us on Facebook.
Catch us on TikTok. Follow us on.
you know what? Fuck you guys.
Follow us on Musically.
This is our last podcast ever. I'm tired of this shit.
Did we answer that question?
No, you actually did not.
All right.
Oh man. Point is, don't lie unless you spend money on a stupid plaque. Then you should
It's
lie.
not a plaque.
You should lie to your friends. Definitely lie to your friends and tell them you spent like $10 instead of $300.
It's not a plaque. It's custom wood.
Well, where do we?
I think what really bothers me is that you went to sleep pleased as punch with yourself that night.
Yeah.
Thinking you got a deal.
It was beautiful. It was
Spending
beautiful.
$320 on
I
a
didn't think I
plaque.
had a deal, but I thought it was a beautiful piece of art.
You went to sleep pleased
No.
as punch.
You know what's more art than that? Whoever taped that fucking banana to the wall.
The duct tape banana.
You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm tired of this shit. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/NKOTP1.
Follow us on TikTok.
Follow us on Twitter at New Kids in the Pod. See us on Instagram, also at New Kids in the Pod. Subscribe to us at iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, YouTube. Shoot us an email at newkidsinthepod@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail at 774-40-NKOTP. In a world full of terrible friends, you've got two of them right here.
In a world full of idiots, if your friend ever says he's going to a memorabilia shop, please go with him and talk him out of spending absurd amount of money on a picture that you can easily download on the internet for free.
Not that quality. Anyway, I'm tired of talking about this. We will not be back next week because I don't want to record with these two fucks.
Sorry, Joe Karen. I don't even know how that got brought up.
I'm tired of it.
Yeah, how did that get brought up?
I don't even remember. How the fuck did you guys brought it up?
I know it wasn't me because I don't ever point out garbage. Like I just it's trash.
I don't. Yeah, how the fuck? We got to rewind it.
I
don't
think
know.
I said something about it, but I didn't expect it to take off like that.
It would have ended if he would have just said like I spent $20.
If he would have just said, "Oh yeah, I got."
No, but I thought I could be honest. I thought it was amongst friends, but okay.
Oh yeah, no, because if you were honest, you'd be like, look, I got.
If he would have said, "Yeah, I got."
You know what? And I do it again. Fuck you guys.
But do you admit you got?
No. I'm gonna go right now to memorabilia shop and spend another $250 and just to tell you guys to go fuck yourselves.
You would do that just to spite us.
Yep, sure will.
All right, Junkyard.
I can fill this whole goddamn room up with fucking memorabilia.
Overpriced memorabilia.
Yep.
You're gonna fucking go. Your house.
Not only that, you know what? They're gonna say it's $250. I'm gonna give them.
You know what? You know what? You're gonna spend all this money on overpriced memorabilia.
Yep.
Your house is gonna go into foreclosure, and then when the bank comes in and sees all this bullshit, they're like, "Oh, why is this basement full of trash? Why is there so much garbage?"
Like you could blame it on these two fucks, because they pushed me into a corner, and I had to do it. I had to
and
do
I'll
it.
do it again.
Exactly.
All right, follow us on TikTok.
Fuck you guys. Like us on Facebook. I already did all
We
that.
already did that. Just press the
Bye.
end button.
Kissies on your dickies.
Girl.